It all starts in a desert, where Gorr and his daughter are barely hanging on. They're starving, alone, the last of their kind. Gorr lays his sick daughter down on the burning sand and begs their god, Ra, to help, just for her sake. But nothing comes. She dies in his arms. He buries her under the sand, heartbroken. Out of nowhere, he hears strange voices. Curious, he walks toward them and finds himself in a lush green oasis. Gods are partying, enjoying fruit and wine. Gorr falls to his knees, explaining how he stayed loyal, even through suffering. But Ra laughs it off, says Gorr's pain means nothing. That's when Gorr finds the necrosword lying near a dead warrior. It senses his rage and chooses him. In that moment,
we wavered and now we await the promise of the eternal reward.
No, sorry. There's no eternal reward for you, dog!
My daughter died.
There'll be more followers to replace you. There always are. Suffering for your gods is your only purpose.
Sacrifice yourself to me. So this is my vow. Oh gods, well done.
Gorr swears to take out every god who lets people suffer like he did. Meanwhile, Korg, the rocky dude, tells a group of kids the tale of Thor, the legendary space Viking. Thor lost everything, his family, his home, lovers, and even friends. Trying to fill the void, he joined the Guardians of the Galaxy, saving planets left and right. But no matter how many victories he had, he couldn't shake the sadness. He gave up on love, deciding to just keep fighting. Thor is called into action again when a bird-like alien species, the Habusa, attacks the kingdom of Jotun. The local king tells Thor that gods across galaxies are being slaughtered, and their sacred temple is defenseless. Thor gears up. You said this would be a chill vacation. Someone jokes as chaos breaks out. Thor calmly replies, I'll fix this, and dives into the battlefield with his hammer swinging.
Minimal loss or damage.
Back on Earth, Jane Foster, Thor's old flame, is facing something far scarier, stage 4 cancer. Darcy tries to keep her spirits up during chemo, but Jane knows it's serious. Dr. Selvig later confirms there's no real cure. Desperate, Jane starts researching ancient magic and learns that Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, might be her last hope. Back in Jotun, the king rewards Thor with 2 massive, screaming goats for saving their world. Thor, amused but confused, decides to keep them. They're loud but loyal. As Thor and the Guardians catch wind of a new threat, the god Butcher, they realize it's time to split. Thor heads off with Korg using Stormbreaker, his magic axe. They arrive where Lady Sif is barely alive after a brutal fight. She's missing an arm, but insists she wants to die in battle. She warns them, Asgard is next. Right on cue, Gorr attacks New Asgard with his shadowy creatures.
That's my hammer you've got there. Jane?
But during the chaos, the children of Asgard are taken. Thor pleads with the people to stay calm and promises to get their kids back. Jane, now wielding a reforged Mjolnir, joins the battle. Thor explains that Gorr's weapon, the Necrosword, can kill gods but will eventually destroy whoever uses it. They plan their next move, head to the Shadow Realm to confront Gorr. But they'll need help, so they plot to ask for aid from Zeus, Hercules, and other mighty gods. Before they go, Thor and Jane have a heart-to-heart. She confesses she heard Mjolnir calling to her. It gave her strength. But the cancer's still weakening her. Thor encourages her to fight on, like her mom once did. Valkyrie also nudges her to join the battle, believing in her courage. The team travels through space in a flying ship pulled by the goat duo. They reach the grand Omnipotent city. Jane, curious, asks Thor if he's had other girlfriends. He jokes that he doesn't have time for that. In Gorr's prison, the captured kids talk about Thor's adventures, hoping he'll come save them. Suddenly, Gorr appears, creepy, calm, and menacing. He questions their belief in gods, saying they failed everyone. Thor and the crew sneak into the Golden Temple, disguised among other deities. They wait for Zeus to appear. Thor, wide-eyed, is clearly a fanboy. He tells Jane not to interrupt. Zeus is famous for his epic entrances. Zeus arrives in full dramatic flair, and Thor prepares to ask for his help, hoping that even gods can come together to stop one of their own. Zeus struts him like he owns the universe and kicks off some fancy god meeting. He goes on about being the god of lightning, while Thor awkwardly admires him like a fanboy. Maybe lead with that when asking for backup, someone jokes. But Zeus, total letdown. While Thor gears up to explain that a psycho named Gorr is wiping out gods across the galaxy, Zeus just waves him off like a buzzkill. "Sit down, pretty boy," he says, not taking the threat seriously at all. Thor insists they need to stop Gorr. Zeus just mocks him. Then, snap, Thor flicks his disguise off, maybe a little too hard. Clothes go flying. Chaos erupts. But it's clear, Zeus isn't going to help. Thor asks to borrow the Thunderbolt. Nope, denied.
Russian bomb.
Hell yeah!
I'm down here.
Meanwhile, they all realize what Gorr's really after. Eternity, a cosmic place that grants one ultimate wish to whoever gets there first. If Gorr makes it, he could wish for every god to disappear in one shot. The clock's ticking. Thor reaches out to the kidnapped kids through a magical projection, trying to calm their fears and pep them up. Valkyrie admits they're totally winging it. No backup, no plan, no army. She's scared they're all going to die. But Thor reminds her, hey, we took down Zeus. That wasn't exactly easy. During the journey, Thor notices his axe, Stormbreaker, acting a little jealous, probably because he's spending a lot of time with Jane and her hammer, Mjolnir. Thor reassures his weapon like it's a clingy partner. You're my buddy. That thing's old news. Later, Thor and Jane have a quiet moment. He opens up, says he doesn't care about destiny anymore. He just wants to be with her. Jane, fighting her cancer, admits Mjolnir called to her. She's hoping if science can't save her, maybe some Asgardian magic will. Thor says Mjolnir picked her because she's brave and worthy, and she made him worthy too. Valkyrie soon tells them they've reached the Shadow Realm, a place drained of all color and hope. As they search for the kids, Jane realizes it's a trap. Gorr plans to use Stormbreaker as a key to eternity. In a panic, she hurls it away to stop him. Thor, annoyed, asks why she tossed their only ride to eternity. Jane says Gorr can't be allowed to use it. Meanwhile, Gorr is out here justifying everything, calling it peace while slaughtering gods. He even blames Thor's sisterhood for starting it. In a rare emotional moment, Gorr confesses he once had a daughter too. She died, and now he just doesn't want anyone else to suffer like that.
I got you.
Jane collapses and is rushed to the hospital. The doctor tells Thor her condition has gotten worse because every time she uses Mjolnir, it drains her. She wants to fight, to go with him, but Thor pleads with her to stay behind. He tells her he loves her and can't lose her again. She smiles and says, come back soon. Valkyrie tells Thor that the gates of eternity are literally at the center of the universe, but she can't come. She's too injured. She hands him Zeus's thunderbolt and says, "Go stop him. Just don't die." Thor heads off alone. In the heart of eternity, Gorr is already there with the children and uses Stormbreaker to open the gate. Just as he's about to make his wish, Thor drops in like a thunderstorm. He frees the kids and powers them up. Lightning surges through their weapons. "You're the army now," he tells them. "You're space Vikings." The kids charge at the shadow monsters like tiny warriors. Meanwhile, Thor takes on Gorr one-on-one. Back at the hospital, Jane senses Thor is in trouble. She doesn't care about her health anymore. She grabs Mjolnir and heads in a battle. They all end up inside eternity.
I'm okay.
Gorr's about to make his wish. Thor doesn't fight. Instead, he talks. He tells Gorr that revenge won't fix anything. Love matters more. He chooses to spend his final moments with Jane, not to fight. Gorr, moved by the scene, thinks about his daughter. He says he's dying. If he brings her back, she'll be alone. Jane promises that won't happen. She won't be alone. Gorr makes the wish not to kill the gods, but to bring back his daughter. Before he fades away, he asks Thor to take care of her. Thor agrees. Later, Korg tells the tale of Jane Foster, the Mighty Thor. She became a hero, a legend, someone who saved the universe by giving her all. As for Thor, he keeps his promise. He raises Gorr's daughter like his own. She's full of curiosity and fire, and Thor finally has someone to live for. Together, they travel the stars, a warrior and his little girl. People now call them something special, love and thunder. And that's the story. Thanks for hanging out, and don't forget to check out more wild recaps on the channel. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Your support helps the channel grow and keeps the content coming. Turn on the bell icon so you never miss an upload. See you in the next one.